Oh my, oh cat, would you fucking chill out, dude? Alright, boom. Yes, yes, cat. May I help you? You gonna sit down? Or are you gonna be in my lap? What you gonna do? Alright. We're gonna hop right. Oh fuck. It's been a hot minute. Oh yeah, we're at chapter. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. It's all coming back to me. Sakura, no.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh yeah, that's how it ended last time. This bitch just comes and whispers in my ear, Mukuro Ikusaba, and I'm scared of who the fuck this is. Hey, hello, my mother whispering in your ear. Looking at us.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Okay. Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. Are you kidding me? With this bullshit too? That it was 3 days. Oh my god! 3 days for the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Oh, who the fuck is that? Small dash pan of junk food junkie. Junk food junkie. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Hey Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
Are you okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again. Oh, calm down.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouth and start moving your legs. Pressured by obviously irritated Byakuya, we all start our exploration. Oh, wait, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Like, go in here, or...? Alter Ego isn't here anymore. No, yeah, I remember! Ah, my babies! What the fuck is this? Massage chair. I'm gonna stay away in case it's been booby-trapped somehow. Booby-trapped? What the fuck happened in that short amount of time? What is happening? Welcome guys, by the way, I'm sorry. For some reason, I put my live chat thingy widget up so the way I can see you guys talk, but for some reason it doesn't show. It's so big, kind of makes me want to go for a swim. Although I guess you have a pool for that. Okay, I got it. What? Wait, what? I got a coin for that. Okay. What's this? It's a heat source for the sauna? That's all there's to it in here, okay. Yes, I want to leave the sauna. And I do want to leave the bathhouse. But what am I exploring exactly? I just got thrown into this bullshit and I don't know what I'm doing. Like... Oh, I got done. All that happened was that I was thrown into the shit. And I'm confused as to what the fuck I'm doing. Like... Wait. It's after the trial, so... Oh, that means another floor is open! I'm big brain. I'm in danger! Alright, or oh fuck, I lagged. Okay, so we are... It's the pool. The stairs should be over here. This way. Beat it. Fuck this game. Click. Okay, so we are on... I'm getting lost in this fucking school. It's a big ass maze of bullshit. Okay. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason it feels unpleasant. Ugh. What is this leopard print bullshit? Ew! Mama Kuma, what the fuck is this? You know what? I'm getting out of here. Fuck that. I don't need a class in BDSM. I don't need none of that. Punch you if you can't. I'm gonna punish you. Gross. Yeah, that's me right now. Hey, Toko. Huh? Does she want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? I think she's almost just a little more than I get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She's let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad, I guess she gave up. Of course, there's a whole scroll called Despair over there. Leave the area? Yes. Yeah, I know, Ace, I know. Fucking... Did you find anything? This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. And this is... Oh, it's a 3rd classroom. Oh my god! What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled... It was sour, pungent, and possibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying? The smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood. There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. If he was right, I had experienced the smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair.
Hmm.
The smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have.
Hey!
What?
Come
My fault
on
again?
now.
Stop trying to blame everything on me! If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened. No, it's quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then.
Yep. Let me give you an itty bitty, easy squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs and those mean old RPGs. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
So it's really not a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? Just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? It's a whole massacre. Look at all these bodies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8? Maybe more. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following her every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. Wish I could say I don't believe it. That is old blood. There's blood over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. Here is all the bloodstains are dry. And their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. Is all really blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? Seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. Yeah, I can't deal with this fucking asshole. Oh, it's a whole ass massacre. I'm getting out of here. Yep, I'm getting out of here. Ugh. I wonder where everyone is in this. I kinda wanna get Kyoko's. Oh, there's a garden up here. Okay, so there's a biolab up here as well. So I should go to the dojo, the garden, and the biolab. The biolab's up ahead. Raw. Gordon Ramsay was here? Wait, what the fuck? It's locked. Come on, this might just be denied here. The sign on the hall says biolab. Biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. Kinda sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Okay. Where the fuck do I go now? Guess I will go to the dojo. It's closer to it anyway. Why is there a dojo up here though? It's kind of weird for a school to have, but... What the fuck is this? Kyoko! What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
NOOOOO Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera. Hey, you understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. How did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
So then,
we're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here and it's in full bloom.
hey,
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
Indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. Considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? Okay, it's the same thing.
Hey. Indeed.
Okay. Wait, what the fuck is this? Is this a drum? It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? I think I've seen every- oh. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouses. Alright, yeah, I think... What the fuck is that? A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Well, I think that's it. Hey, Kyoko. She won't even make eye contact. I guess she really doesn't feel like talking. Okay, guess I'm out of here. Alright, next is the garden. Spinel. What? I'm an asshole. Alright. So apparently there was a what? What in the fuck is that? Those are some giant Venus flytraps. Everyone needs to be careful. What is this? This thing is super weird. Super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real? Ah. What? That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap, and your flesh is all like, blah, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student that hopes to add an improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist. Although they don't go here anymore, they died during the tragedy.
Actually,
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment.
well,
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. On my legs. I have so many coins. What is that? Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that? Seems safe. It's a chicken. It's really alive, right? There's no mistake? Wait. I can examine each and every fucking chicken. It's not gonna like lay a bomb, is it? It's not expected to be fed like humans, is it? But Alright, what is this dialogue? It really is, right? Like I can say that for sure. Well, I understand his, you know, hesitation. Second form. Okay, let's step away from the chicken coop. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? There's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyways, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30% right.
It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. It never lets me get a word in edgewise. Okay. I didn't mean to hit R. So what else am I supposed to be looking at? Oh, the monitor? What the fuck is the monitor doing here? This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. It seems pretty useless when he's not on it. Actually, no. It's totally useless no matter what. What? There's even a camera here too? What's over there? Just to be sure, I should take a look inside that tool shed. place is totally disorganized. From the lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. And leaning against the back wall? Is that a pickaxe? Oh, fuck. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually gonna take care of the lawn? Yeah, fair enough. Huh? There's something cartridge in the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond. Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Crazy diamond? That does sound familiar. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? So many flower pots. Big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There's so many different kinds to choose from. Yeah, sure. Well, let's... Christ, this place is fucking massive. No matter when... Oh, yeah. I think that's everything there is to see. What do you mean? Oh, I haven't examined that. I'm retarded. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers! Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. Sprinklers are said to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning? Yep, you got it. Super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway.
Yes.
Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm just... No.
Yo,
First, I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they're just painted the walls and ceiling.
you know?
Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I smelled vegetation. Helps me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh!
they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well,
I'm serious. Well, that's enough for me. This is seeing what there is to be seen up here for now. Once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. Before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one person dies, we can still field a basketball team.
hey.
That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. If we stop with this group hug nonsense, we need to find out what everyone discovered. Oh, shut your goddamn mouth. I want to talk to her first, because I don't like you.
Yeah.
I checked out the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. They used to be kind of Sakura's job, but... Anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every floor has. Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor? Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor, that's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of the school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But
That's the hardest part.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. Sure, we'll make it out of this. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor. Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. That was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far.
What?
But what the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But
I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So in other
I can only
words,
think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop, seriously? I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago? No fucking way!
In other words,
Precisely. A tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
it's all clear.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
hey,
I mean, I guess it all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful! They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? That is weird.
you know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Look, it said that was called a monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
For serious?
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipes, though. Anything anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched to catch a cold.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know. Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on, you don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. You've been held back 3 times? Brother! But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question.
Huh?
So, what was the question again? Don't worry, I just answered it. Brother. No.
You know?
Alright, so I have to react to a bunch of shit. There are a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat, then we can have fried chicken. Oh, or barbecue. Decisions. Oh, how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? Pretty sure that'd kill you. Yeah, that would kill you.
You know?
Alright. A tool shed. You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe.
What?
Huh? What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words Crazy Diamond have been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond? Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I'll just think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where? Oh, that's it. I remember. Oh, yeah, it was! Wait, what the fuck? His jacket says the same thing. Crazy Diamond. Well, what the fuck is that doing here, then?
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on a pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
One must have snuck in here and done it, right?
Not
But
possible.
we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
But maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it. Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed, the pickaxe connected to Mondo. But what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Huh? Then what did?
Yo!
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help. Huh? How are you gonna call for help with the lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know, you can use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it, I'm gonna make crop circles.
Well?
We can use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know?
You know?
Well, back then, my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Oh my god, y'all fucked up. Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey!
Oh, because you told her to zip it or whatever? Ah, I'd forgotten about that.
Huh?
Jesus, man, I'm really like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, master. What? And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously, you're just gonna take it? Shut up and don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? Whoa, that thing is huge! It's like Rambo size!
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in a classroom? That is a huge bitch. That's a huge bitch. I eat big burritos, for fuck's sake.
Well,
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
what's
I
your
don't
problem?
want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
But that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. Acting like I already said yes. Fine. Guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry. It's Stace, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? The master just praised me? Hey, good for you! I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That would be whatever experience is a dream. Girl, you need to calm fucking down. What is your problem? Oh, I feel awkward with this chick. Please stop moaning in my fucking ear. I fucking hate it. I hate it. Oh my god, I hate it. Like, you guys, I don't know. Like, it'd be an awkward moment for your parents to come walking in to hear this bitch doing her shit. Like, I have Oculus Rift headphones, so it's like right in my fucking ear. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. Hey, my concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
Could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss, or tyrant, or...
But
We're not in a horror game, though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Eternity brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo!
So now what do we do? Well, starting today you're all under my command, but before we proceed I need to figure something out.
No
Jeez,
way!
how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So what does he want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh?
well,
Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's no matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicions, so Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So...
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean... amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking, but if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is very suspicious.
You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However...
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us that I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Hey,
What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options.
Just give
Give her
up.
the key to your room. But she gives you her room key. She can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking the school regulation. If she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that.
That's fine.
Fine. I understand. Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because...
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
But maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
However...
The worst school where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh?
Hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I said too much. Yuka then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
but
I think you went too far, taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Please stop moaning in my fucking ear, Toko, for fuck's sake. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop
You're
talking.
getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing or your heart beating grates on me.
Hey.
Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus the situation. It's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
cause I mean,
Cause look! Ugh! It's you! How long have you been standing there? I'm very...
Now I'm really angry!
angry at what? At the thief! Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to tell you that there's a thief in your midst.
Huh?
What?
Hey!
My precious! They stole it! Your
Your
precious?
teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up! I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street!
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck is that all about?
so,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that means? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Oh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? No, 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 we're not doing this. But that's true. What was it? Why would she do that? We don't have proof.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone.
Awful cheerful for
Good
someone that
night.
was just angry a
Sleep
second ago.
tight. Don't let the bed bug
But that dude was really just standing in the corner glaring at us. What is that dude's problem? He in the corner like Swiggity Swooty. Uh-oh. We better get out of here.
You know?
We could talk about this tomorrow and about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering around.
Well,
I think we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. That's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it would be in my desk drawer. Anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Who the fuck is at my door? Kyoko! Kyoko?
Hey.
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know I'm not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go.
Hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it.
correct.
Indeed.
So then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. Something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key? Looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
so,
From the headmaster's room. What? You stuck in the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked? The
however,
lock was broken. What?
correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us?
That's right.
That's right. So that we could uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden within. She did that. No! Sakura! She violated the school regulations to help us. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
Correct, I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took the opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
NOOOOO Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Yeah, crying cat meme. Did you find out about this NOOOOO Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that NOOOOO Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be in the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, That's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind?
Anyway,
This key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
so...
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. And you wanted to draw his attention, but we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? And there's more than one person watching us.
Is that right?
But they didn't catch one last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey,
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been the lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
hey,
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have been a period of time when the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fail,
why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much. After all, with the minimum restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without any second thought.
I see.
I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
We gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
whoa. We know the danger. But if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us. And with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What's this?
it's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens,
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and a death without meaning is unappealing.
hey,
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point, you can be sure of that.
indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
Oh, and one more thing. I can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because then there's a chance that the mastermind might find out, right?
indeed.
Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else?
Well,
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. Oh. I can't just forget that easily.
so then,
Okay then, shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time? Was a sudden knot I felt at my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine, I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself, I helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out here, I've got a bone to pick with you. Then a few moments later,
Monokuma!
well,
Here!
well, this is a surprise, you being the one who called me out.
Hey! Hey!
Hey, by the way, huh?
Most
What were you and Kyoko up to going to the bathhouse, just two of you in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet, so wet and warm, I bet you guys moved to conform. God, Monokuma, stop! Stop! Please stop, for the love of God. Removed to conform with local and international censorship laws. I'm done. This fucking music's even worse. I can't. I'm starting to cry. I can't. I'm sorry. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Oh my god. Oh my god. Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you have absolutely no interest in late night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse?
Wow.
Bullseye! Or is it maybe because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need some?
Anyway, you went through all the trouble to get me out here. Now what? You got busted! You little shit! Motherfucker! Oh, well, there's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
Say what?
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella.
Actually...
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually, there is.
What?
Seriously?
My
Then-
entire existence! This is kind of depressing.
That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much, so what did you really want to ask me? Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What do you think?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but... Is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me?
Unbelievable.
You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me! You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey or Ursine breeding tips? This is just crazy. Are all you guys at Teen Boys as nutty as you?
What the heck?
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you that key and... It was a key and... something. That's it! What was that second thing? It's a polite, stupid, a secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what happens. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open your skull and find out. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. All I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine. Right? I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. There's so much crap here.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
Wait, what is this shit? What is happening? That's Sakura. Whoa. This is awesome. Kill it! Sakura's Revenge, the game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? Okay. This super stylish, super fashionable game is cancelled during development? It'll start back up again, Danganronpa sells well.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too!
What in the fuck? Please, let Kyoko be okay.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
I do not care. My body feels so heavy this morning. Oh no, please, please, let Kyoko be there. Must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. I am terrified right now, guys. Like, I love Kyoko to death. I love it. But like, oh no! You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work?
Huh?
Oh, are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. I just thought, I mean, since the date had passed and maybe reset? Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says, "Bad girl, I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush." If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. But thank you, I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. Please stop. It's no use, she's disgusting to the bone.
So,
Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it be?
Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not going to show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Ah, are you looking for Miss Kirigiri? What do you want now?
Hey!
Right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? Do you know where she is? Ooh, well, it's hard to say.
Huh?
Oh, you don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, trying to prod us for information.
Uh-huh.
Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they say some indie bullcrap?
this is very suspicious.
I feel like I'm gaining whiplash the way he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness, looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off fine just last night. Which could mean... Hey, maybe the last time I can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that?
Hey!
So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea. And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
What the heck?
We're serious. I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers! As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very
Yeah,
suspicious.
can he not know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. Somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? What about that secret room on the second floor bathroom? We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Oh. Whew. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. Do I have to talk to Byakuya? I hate him. He's such a cunt. He's a colossal cuntosaurus. And that's how he's gonna stay. I get to the school store and get some fucking shit, because I have so many points. Go fuck yourself. And Kyoko's not here for me to spend time with. Oh my god. That's birdseed, I think. I'm just gonna randomly press and hold down the down button and just what the fuck is that? Armor? Oh, it's those dolls again. And I have no idea what that is. I'm just randomizing this shit, y'all. Oh, it's that love status ring. Wait, I got lucky. It's a phone? Ugh. I feel like Sakura would have loved those. My baby girl. I don't know who I'm going to be hanging out with. Oh, right, romance. I assume that because Sakura's missing in the story that you won't, no, not Sakura, Kyoko, fuck, I'm tired. That I won't be able to see her on the map, so those two are in the garden, he's in the hallway. She's in the, what are you doing in the dojo? What? Oh man, it feels so small with just us here. Oh shit. I got used to this teleporting thing, so I don't know who I want to hang out with today. Oh no, I really don't want to hang out with Gakuya, but I might have to. I really don't want to though, he's such a cunt. What did I even get from the machine? Proof that you cleared. Oh no, Trigo! A chin drill. Oh. A drill that you put on your chin. Or what? Who the fuck would want a chin drill? So there's something in. Okay, I don't have any more of those. I have ancient tour tickets, which I'm pretty sure no one wants. I have those Pajoba dolls. Ooblat. I got Pumas, which I have no idea who wants what. I have a Vice. Maiden's handbag, which I'm pretty sure Toko likes, so I might hang out with Toko. Yeah, let me. I wanna hang out with Kyoko. And it says she's in the garden. Wait, I went the wrong way. It's over here. Yes, yes, yes. When are we gonna get out of here? Not that I have much to look forward to if I did get out. Yeah, sure, let's do it.
What's your problem?
More pity? Aren't you such a good person showing me all this pity? I spent some time with Toko. Why do you look like that every time we do? Why do you do this? I'm gonna give her that handbag that I have. Now let's give her this. Sorry, but I'm already engaged to the master, so I can't go on a date with you. If you're okay with that, I don't mind if you think about me. Seeing Toko so pleased with what I gave her makes me happy. I can feel Toko's silent pressure on me, stronger than ever. Take responsibility. Huh? responsibility? Me?
Well,
I've been trapped here too long. There's nothing to do. The boredom's starting to kill me. So I thought maybe I could write my next novel, the pinnacle of romance literature. But can't do it. Huh? Why not? I've got writer's block. My power delusion are in a complete slump. This has never happened before. What caused it? You did when you opened up all of those old wounds. You're blaming me. I can't take it anymore. No more writing for me. I'm retiring. Trying, but it's such a waste. You got so much talent. Hey, Mal.
anyway.
No, I'm done. I was never all that good in the first place. Now I don't have the motivation or willpower anymore either. What the fuck? Damn, it's like she's haunted by all those ghosts of her past. What the fuck? How is it my fault though? You're the one that... I can't with this girl. Listen, Toko. Why not take this opportunity to look back at why you started doing this in the first place?
What's your
Why
problem?
I started? Yeah, why you started writing at all. Reflect on that, and I'm sure it'll give you at least a little motivation. The music went quiet. It all started with a single love letter. A love letter? When I was in elementary school, I fell in love for the first time. He was a friend of mine. They weren't any feelings at first. He was the only boy I could talk to without getting hung up. But then he told me his family was moving to Shikoku. As soon as he said that, I could feel my chest start to tighten. At first, I didn't even understand what I was feeling. It was a total mystery. But I was too embarrassed to tell him how I felt directly, so instead, I wrote him a love letter. And then, the next day, the day he left, I saw he'd hung the letter up on the school bulletin board. What? I got to talk to him again later on. Apparently, he hated the fact I talked to him so much. All the other kids used to make fun of him for it. I guess that was his revenge, to show the world my letter right before running off. That's the most miserable first love story I've ever heard. But one of the teachers that read the letter said I had talent for writing. And that's what sparked my interest in writing. So that's what happened, huh? And I took up that terrible memory. It's all your fault. All this trauma. It's all pointless. I'll never write another sublime story ever again. Well then, why don't you try writing something besides romance stuff? Huh? What I mean is, why don't you just write about what you're actually feeling, right from the heart? You're saying I should take these feelings of anger and emptiness, turn them into a novel? Honestly, I think that'd probably do her a lot of good. That's not a bad idea. Fine, I'm gonna do it. Right from the heart. I'm gonna do it! Toko dragged her screeching laughter behind her as she ran off. Well, she definitely seems motivated. But is that a good thing? Yay! Look at me go, brothers! I parted ways with Toko and went back to my room. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like leaden. Now I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. That is a little bit strange. Alright, where is everybody right now? Okay, so they're in the dining hall. Alright, I'm gonna spend one thing of free time with Byakuya, but I swear on God. I swear to God, Byakuya. Scurrying around again, huh? Looking at you makes you physically ill.
That's
Fine, I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this. Oh, fuck off. Why you look so smug? Fine. What am I gonna give him? Maybe... Not the chin drill, no. What the fuck would anyone want to do with a vice? Fuck it. Here.
I see.
Now this is a rare moment. Coming from a noble family, I've never been exposed to such vulgarity. Interesting. I think I'll keep it. What? Vulgarity? Okay. I have a question for you. Huh? You do?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me for a while now, and I can't take it anymore, so answer my question. I need you to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means. Oh, well, I don't totally get it myself, but what I do know is I was picked at random from a pool of normal students.
So, in other words...
So you just got into Hope's Peak by blind luck. I see. Well, that answers my question. What was the question? How a commoner like you with absolutely no unique talents or abilities could get into the school. Oh, I forgot to mention boring. How boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in. Boring, generic? Did you really have to list all that off?
Naturally.
But it's the truth. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent progeny and all, but even you seem to think it's merely an issue of title, but make no mistake. My lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they are all ultimate.
In other words...
Which is to say I'm the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin calling me that, in fact. He's really taking this to the extreme. You who have nothing, I who have everything, we are living proof that all men are not created equal. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory. Oh, fuck off! I learned one thing about Byakuya today. Anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma. Fair enough. Cool and composed. Okay. I did my best to keep my spirit from shattering like glass and went back to my room. Jesus Christ. Dude, this guy's such a... Oh, the music changed. I don't like it. I'm getting the chills. I feel like kind of dizzy. Can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped into my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say. Oh my god. I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
That voice. It's so familiar. Ah, it's...
I understand.
It's me.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Huh? What am I trying to say?
Hope. This is all for Hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here.
Oh no, hell, oh honey, no. That's a bullshit.
My dream just now. What? So strange. Huh?
Ah! What the fuckity fuck was that?
Kyoko? What did you say?
What just happened? Oh. Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. I'm sorry. I'm still reeling from what the fuck just happened. What the fuck was that bullshit? That motherfucker there with the knife. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormality is as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
Fair enough. Oh fuck, I hiccuped. I didn't do that.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. All that was left of me was dressed in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either, it was also the dream I'd had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand. And then... all of a sudden, I was awake. There was a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. Isn't the knife I had in my drawer? I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I feel like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next I remember, Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? Oh, this is all too fucking weird. I don't like this whatsoever. Is there any way to confirm if that was really a dream or not? Open the dress drawer and... huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because this definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in there. Wait, that means... I knew it! The knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko... what the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm gonna figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. Oh yeah, we need to talk. Guys! Some crazy shit happened!
Hey, Makoto.
I'm Makoto! Yep, that's Makoto, sure as the sky's blue! Hey, Hina. Where's everyone else? You really have me worried, you know? What happened to you last night?
Worried?
Yeah, right after that time hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to, you know... So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
Okay.
Let's go meet up with everyone else, then they can tell you all about it. So, is everyone waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? Oh, that's that rock, paper, scissors, so I have to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? Okay. It's a little freaking weird. Something's going on here. What the freaky dink is happening? What the freaky dinky dink? Ah, there he is.
Huh?
This is
Oh,
worse
hey,
than being late
Makoto.
for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once.
What?
Jeez, to show up now like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. Just like Hina said, everyone was there besides Kyoko. And then I noticed they formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was, what the? Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Aren't we gonna get punished?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but what is this? What are you guys doing? Dude, what the frickity frick is... It looks like it's been professionally disassembled. How is that possible? Tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? Seriously, what were you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey,
Well, I
come
guess I'll
on.
handle this. I'll explain what's been going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like ya. Byakuya found this little fella laying around, then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma lay motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was master stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Wasn't enough free time to invest in something like that anyway. But besides that, what I'm worrying is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break
So, in
down,
other words,
then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. Can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared of Master they ran away into terror.
Could it be?
Or maybe they got sick or something. Monokuma made this announcement this morning, right? Who was that, if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer in places necessary. That's true. It's just the exact same thing every day, right?
Hey,
Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for a light conversation.
you know?
I just found something. What is this? That's a bomb!
Huh?
A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the one with the motion sensor, and he said movements, it's sure to go off. But motion sensor? For serious? Ah, I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all Oh, I probably should have mentioned. The motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. God, you're like the world's most spineless war of the century.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on. The century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. Whatever. Just hurry up, put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not gonna do anyone any good. Oh, yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's done. Everything's all good. Here, put the bomb down, but that was my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to the Monokuma's rings. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could it have been when I thought about it? Was that the mastermind? I couldn't help but think back to the night before, being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Don't us? Didn't you hear a thing we just said? Huh? So that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear.
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. But really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there,
What?
if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live with the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away or are you going to fight? You're right. I'll go with you.
It's all clear.
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, Master, to all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man. I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways. When we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Am I running there, or...? Naturally, the master's the one to show such bravery. Just make sure you don't get in his way.
okay.
Sakura's gonna be watching over us, so we're definitely gonna find something to help us bring this to an end. For Sakura, for everyone that's died. We finally reached the climax. So let's hurry up and finish it before the mastermind catches us all. I'm gonna be the first to enter.
Let's go.
This is where we expose every last detail of the mastermind. Is everyone ready? It's locked, as expected. So, what are you going to do?
What?
Is it obvious? We're going to tear this door off its hinges. Wait. Wait. It's locked now? But Kyoko said it was unlocked. That Sakura broke the lock. Huh? Wait, but the rules say... We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore.
But
like Makoto said, if the mastermind didn't show up while we were in there,
So in other
then we'll
words...
just have to finish our business before that can happen.
hey.
Okay, sure, but...
What?
We've come this far, we can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. It's so beautiful!
I mean,
Serious?
What the heck?
We don't have any choice, we're desperate!
Okay.
Let's do it! Let's rip this door down!
actually,
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? The thing in the tool shed.
oh, so
Oh yeah,
then.
the pickaxe!
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Choco, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably on the 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable. I by myself?
Naturally.
Surely. You like to have your me time once in a while, right? But, well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took for you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! Oh my god, girl. You can do so much better. But that Choco ran off loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
Serious though, we're just gonna knock this door down? No problem solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? Where's Kyoko, my baby? I can't lose her too! Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. All flubber, but no. I'm totally step. Fab sauce? Gross! Where did that come from? Wait, shouldn't I say Jill? Where'd you come from?
You called for me and so
Hello,
I'm
hello! It's the wonderful, murderous fan here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile!
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I'm supposed to pick an axe? No, you sleeping imbecile, the pickaxe. Sleeping imbecile? Oh, Master, you win me with your executive level barbs. Oh, here comes the bloody nose!
Huh?
Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we've solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery? Yep, now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out of life.
you gotta be kidding.
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one thing in the garden. What did you find? Or puss. Did you hear me? I said corpse. A corpse? Yeah, that explains. I suspected him when she showed up.
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. Found a corpse in the garden? Well
What did
then,
you
before
say?
we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. Oh god, please not Kyoko, please not Kyoko, please not Kyoko, please not Kyoko. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Wait, is that motherfucker that tried to attack me? I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife, buried in their stomach up to the hilt. But what the? Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it? The fuck is that music transition? Don't give me that. Danganronpa. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Just to make things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. I told you there's a corpse hanging out here!
No way.
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. What the fuck? We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like this. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating, they're not breathing, all signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl, at least. Oh, how can you tell?
Well,
Oh, I think I see the outline of her chest and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Oh no, no. It could be... Okay then! Yes! Let's just tear the mask clean off!
Come on.
Wait, don't! By the time he called out, it was already too late. Kyoko's hand shot out toward the mask. And in the next instant... Whoa! blew! Her body blew up. It blew up. Oh my god. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. But then,
Come on.
hurry up, put out the fire. My consciousness attempted to float away. That voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hand. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay, the upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and I tossed the water as hard as I could. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess I took care of it. But what the hell, man? It exploded!
What?
I
did
had
you
a bad
say?
feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body.
What?
It's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh?
What?
If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Then that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko.
But
But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
A mastermind. What?
what?
The mastermind?
What the heck?
Come on, there's no way the mastermind got charboiled. Get serious? I agree, normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter wouldn't. Oh yeah, it would! If they're dead, they can't control Monokuma. Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right?
But
But the corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
what the heck?
He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. Then could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair?
Huh?
Huh? Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak.
what?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you better tell us everything you know. But all Kyoko told me was,
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
it sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here and it's a female that would match the body's characteristics.
So,
And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Mukuro, and she's a student here and she's the ultimate despair. But she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot. How'd she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense to just suddenly show up and then die. I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who did it. Hey, wait!
What?
Aren't we forgetting something, you know, Toko? Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her, I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh, she survived! Oh, she survived. Don't sound so disappointed, you fucking ass! What just happened, Master?
Stop
You
talking.
declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in a carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Okay, so let's start with that knife. Right now I have to focus on the body. Okay, never mind. I should take a close look at the body one more time.
So,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. Oh, what am I? on. There's something on the ground here. What, are you kidding me? There's something next to the body. It's a key? Is that what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what did you steal?
So...
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma, but it was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is... Maybe to the biolab?
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this is on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then? Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean
So in
the
other
biolab,
words...
the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor? It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? Oh, what kind of bullshit? I guess I'm gonna go... Where should I go first? Data center, maybe? I'll start with the data center and just kind of move from there. What the fuck is this? Oh, right. That's the biolab. Well, actually, since I'm here, might as well. The biolab was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key I'd found in the garden in the keyhole, the key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go in this room. Okay. So let's go to the 4th floor. It might be the data. Okay, so I was wrong about the biolab. It's gotta be the data. Where are the fucking stairs? I went in a circle. Okay, we're gonna turn right. Thank you. I get lost in this fucking club and survive here. I'd be like, where's the bathroom? Where's the bathroom? Very nice indeed. By the way, oh my god, that's a great name. Crackhead Chiaki, I'm done. I'm done. Very nice. Your name is very nice. Thank you. So this is the headmaster's room and the data center. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure the key that Kyoko gave me is... The Kyoko showed is the headmaster's. Okay. Oh, the key won't go in. Guess that means the key doesn't go... Yeah, I'm not surprised, but, you know, it was good to give it a shot. I didn't know there were dorms on the 2nd floor. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. I went to insert the key I found in the garden to the keyhole. I did it! Brothers! I managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. No! Go in! So you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center, down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not going to be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words...
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Yeah, it is an absolute lie. Don't give me that bullshit. I trust you. I reached down and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Woo! In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all of rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
What?
Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room, and they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's...
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. Watch us? Huh? Then this room is...
It's all
The
clear now.
Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Watching us. Ugh. Then I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden? If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the Mastermind. Huh? Then the Mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. But we're serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill him himself. The Mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body. Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it that... But if the Mastermind really is dead, then we can finally get out of this hellhole.
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit, come on!
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. Oh, but what about the exit? If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
Yeah. The state of the course makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The Mastermind was murdered.
But
why is it gonna be that way? I mean, who could have ever done it?
Such
That's
ignorance.
exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the Mastermind.
I'm telling you.
Now do you understand? You useless insects? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. The Mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the Mastermind must have spent who knows how much time in here. Okay then, let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the Mastermind. Oh, there's so much shit going on in here. What the fuck is that? There's nothing showing up on this one. Huh? Hey, look next to that TV. Is that a TV antenna?
how about that?
It is! It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning, Hina's here. Huh? Are you talking to me? Okay. Anyway, we can watch TV. Let's do it. Come on.
You know?
You're all stored for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic. You'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Okay. Okay. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So, what? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? The Mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. And Alter Ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. Is that enough the world? There's a really ridiculous number of monitors here. And the Mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master go! It's like a feast for the eyes! What the fuck? What? Girl, you have some major problems. Wait, there's a surveillance camera in here? No matter... Yeah, what the fuck? Why is there a camera in here? That doesn't make sense. For a camera to be in the Mastermind's room is really hella suspicious. I don't feel comfortable right now. And this door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if you use the key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The Mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. Can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. Mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
You know?
Huh? Oh. What's wrong? Good news for all of you. Saturday morning kitties out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
And do it. Freaking idiot Mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world.
What the heck?
And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time? They really thought they could get away with it? Ah! This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't
What
it?
the heck?
That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every way possible, not just weird, super weird.
But
this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. It's also showing the camera feed.
Well...
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Here I went through each channel one by one. On every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
What the heck? Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? But ah! What the fuck?
Actually.
I'm not sure, but... What?
What?
Oh my god! Whoa, we're so screwed! He's alive! How? It's been a while, you freaking bastards! Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead! You're dead? Don't be freaking stupid! Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The looks on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment. How would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's so laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. We can't be serious. We have to keep going. No, we're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you so obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, yeah, this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Whew, I am pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the
But I
heck?
connected to the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and I'll tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh?
But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
Unbelievable.
You're so stupid, don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Kills! Chills! Kills!
This killing... It's being broadcast to the world? People are just watching us die? Are you kidding me? What?
Extreme!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. No matter how many times he says it, I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning. But what broadcasts live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow? The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course!
I heard a kind of creaking. The sound was coming from my own mind, like a boat tossing in the ocean. My mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits of the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did? Huh?
Yes, indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that was possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be.
To take control of all communications like that, you'd need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's a little business of... Oh no. Oh no! No!
A body has been discovered!
Fuck!
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
I can't. What the... I can't. Class trial, do you mean?
It's the Monokuma file!
Number 5. I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you got, okay?
Heart-pounding excitement!
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. This is bullshit! Then who the fuck is dead? What the fuck? We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment and how is he still alive?
I'm sick
I
of
thought that
this.
finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. A class trial is a class trial. What it means is that at this point we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What? What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Gustavo was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And Monokuma is still alive and active. That means that the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally the body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin.
But
But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no.
Huh?
But you just said...
Stop
I
talking.
don't have time to explain now. There is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how the game works, after all. Well, I better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. Her body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Alright, got it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, or however else you identify, let's get this shit rolling. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that might be important from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Check the body. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they'd get in the way of normal activity. Fake nails, okay. There's also something about the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. How weird. Tattoo on the right hand. Alright. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? Are you sure about that? The white jacket that the victim was wearing got totally burned up. There's only one little piece left. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's something strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Okay, I think that's everything there is about the body. Now let's have a look at the dead body. The knife. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The NOOOOO file, so the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife was the cause, is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this... That's it! It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There's just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked I was in kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then And if this really is Kyoko, that means Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No. No, it can't be. There's no way. I'm scared. Is this the mask? These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like this before. But where? Wait, was it there? I have to double check that later. Fragments near the dead body. Okay. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens. Huh? 4? Wait, wasn't there 5?
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right?
Huh?
What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? That's so weird. I wonder where it disappeared.
But
I was down here just before nighttime last night and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like the jigsaw puzzle. Even a single piece disappears, the entire world remains unfinished. I do my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why don't one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? That is a little weird. Okay, we're gonna examine everything in here. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and the Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then, if the body was here before then, the sprinklers could have gotten away. Which would mean the murder must have taken place before 7:30. Oh my god. Okay, let's enter the tool shed. Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered in mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. That is a little weird. So, was the tarp used to be the body then? That's the one thing in here that concerns me. I don't think anything else in here is very odd. Yeah. Yeah, it's... I don't think there's anything else that's terribly interesting in here. So let's actually get out of here because there's really nothing else to examine that's of interest. Let's talk to everybody and see what they say. Good timing, Makoto. I want to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So in other
I'd
words...
like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was all asleep all night. Why are you asking about that now? What's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder... Oh, fuck. This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Just because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words...
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all 4 of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling you the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem to be at quite a disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Fuck. But you can't seriously think Makoto of all people would kill someone. Are you stupid? Go fuck yourself, dude. Listen, Makoto. Do you remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Yoki said not to touch it to avoid getting it all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it. It must have been from one of the sprinklers. went off.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So thank you too. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and? Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Tina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe. That's when she found the body. What time was it then? Around 9 o'clock? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, that's right. It had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Ah, now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. When the body was found. Alright, cool. I think I checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Where else am I checking? Specifically, that fragment I found before. It's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions, and I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? I can find out more about her. Maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. With the key to her room.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. Don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Hey, Gyokya? If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you or I may not. Come back later, huh? Ugh. That piece looks like a Monokuma piece, I'm not gonna lie. So... Wait, I don't know why I went here. Just in case, it might be... Okay, no, it's nothing in here. Okay, my bad, my bad. Maybe it's the Monokuma piece from the Monokuma they disassembled? That was a pretty big bear, though. That thing was huge, so... I don't know. I think I'm overthinking things. Dude, the school is huge in a maze. I can't... There it is. I'm going the wrong way. Down here. Let's go to the first floor gym. Oh, I went the wrong way. My bad, my bad, my bad. Okay. Wait. The bomb is missing. Monokuma was laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
It is! Just found something. What is it? It's...
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it. The fragments I found in the garden. Oh my god. Byakuya, you fucking cook. Come to the goddamn room. Come on, Byakuya. You think we can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Ah, wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Oh my god, you're such a fucking bitch! Sorry, I had to stretch. Where am I turning? Can't unlock it myself, I need it. Oh, for fuck's sake! Byakuya! Open the door! Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and set it into the keyhole, and then... And it's open. Looks like it, thanks. So, this is Kyoko's room. What is that? There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. Wait, no, I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly
But if it is
possible.
a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. Pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. Yeah. Dojo. Yeah, for the lockers. Oh my god. Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. Anything in the bathroom? It's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry, better not look inside.
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular, just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take the time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know! Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something certainly happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets, what could it be? The bed sheets! But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but I lifted up the sheets. What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Mukuro Ikusaba's fucking registry! No way! Mukuro Ikusaba.
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she stuck it to the headmaster's room, along with the key. God, you're so annoying! Fine, I'll tell you if it's a key and blank, that's it! This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together. Look down the profile sheet. Name, Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood, and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information. She was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. How weird. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in. It's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction, the other's sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That's how I saw things, just as ordinary people. But then,
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses. They always get the job done, that worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already. Oh, fuck my heart. Whoa, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player. And the bit player is becoming our hero. Ah, it's you.
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there?
What?
Uh-oh, you found her profile? So what if we did?
Hey!
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying I have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely, I can't have you complaining about how unfair it is. How can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I've ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey!
When you all first got here in the main hallway, back then there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding? Are you saying?
In other words...
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed!
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16? Then...
NOOOOO Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The 16th student, NOOOOO Ikusaba. She's part of the school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. That's just because so many viewers now wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed!
Make sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey!
Yeah, she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time. Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. You're a cuck. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand... A tattoo. A tattoo is not a scar. Like Kubo specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars. Which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Do you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules of the game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear, so there wouldn't be any complaints later. Mukuro's a weirdo. I'm just saying. The mere fact that you said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make your investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case.
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she is the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student, she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come up with that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? I thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. If that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. However, the mastermind guarded the way to reveal themselves to us. That's a good point.
So, in other words...
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro come to the wrong conclusion. Doesn't make sense to me. What you said, it definitely does seem possible, but that's really true. If Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well, then I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key at the dojo really connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming? Number 6. There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys, just like those at super traditional public bathrooms. They said the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go in one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. Took out the wood block key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock-in. Holy shit! What do we got? What the fuck? There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, there's nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Could that be the metal pipe on the head? Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a bloodstain?
I see.
If it is, that means it surely must be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? What the fuck? Oh my god, this is so confusing. I don't know what to think. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were very clearly related to the case. How did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Yep. Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on the location. What's the next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Oh, the library. But how are we supposed to find out about that? Is it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? Research. Are you talking about the archive? That's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I don't like it. I believe there was a file related to the Fenrir somewhere over here. Yaku seems to know the archive like the back of its hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with the file in hand. And what did you find?
I see.
Take a look at this. Huh, I have no idea what it says. What language is this? Wait, that symbol. So the person really is Mukuro Ikusama that's dead. How'd you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever, I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighter unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded. Weird. So the group no longer really exists, and the last well-known alive member is Mukuro Ikusaba, which I'm assuming is dead based on the tattoo on her hand, because it matches the logo. It may not say on the file that, you need that symbol to be a member, but it could very well be the case. Of course, I could be completely fucking wrong, which is, more likely than not. But, Detective Nick is like... I don't know why I call myself Detective Nick. I fucking suck. This is so weird.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality. The only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields are much different from our lives out here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. Did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the reports said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, and Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? Oh, what? What? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. So it is! What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean... I knew it! Oh, fuck. Already?
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial! So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later!
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. I'm scared. Whoa, Bianca and Mikoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? But Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? Don't get it twisted. Oh my god. Huh? What? Are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up anytime. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But... we stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here or... or what? Jesus! No! Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words...
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? We all agree it's a violation. I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
I'm here. No rule's been broken. Kyoko! Kyoko! Kyoko, you're still alive? No, that's a ghost. Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But it's okay that there's no particular penalty for being late.
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I'll bet you'll be sorry later.
Shing!
No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts up to the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. While Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right, now we gotta deal with the ghost. I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me! Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
But
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk with Kyoko before the trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So,
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed this announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then when did you find out?
So...
Just now, I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. It took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
However...
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you're on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words...
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
just a second.
Hey, what are you doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It would seem...
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. Because trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Okay, being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And the doors slid shut. I am very scared. I'm very, very scared. I hate that noise. Stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jest is past.
Thrills,
Let's get on with the show!
chills!
It's definitely got a makeover. And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. Deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Oh, fuck, guys. Alright. Here we go, people. We are at the trial. Okay. So what we're gonna do... Got it. Nice! Cool! Steady's my aim. Awesome, because I suck at aiming. Obviously. Okay. Alright, let's check out the truth bullets real quick. Okay. So due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed, and they had also been struck in the head with an object around as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in other wounds, but they were at least several days old. The explosion has burnt the upper half of the body beyond recognition. The upper half of the body remained on fire and had to be extinguished. Because of this, the upper half was soaking wet, while the bottom half remained dry. Which is weird because I'm pretty sure the sprinklers went off and washed it. The body was wearing notably long fake nails. The body has a tattoo of a dog on the back of the right hand, which I assume is Fenrir. There were bits of charred debris near the body. It would be noted that the bomb, which had been removed from Monokuma in the gym, had disappeared. Sprinklers are programmed to come on every morning at 7:30, and at this time it is impossible to change. As such, it can be assumed that the body had been in the garden before 7:30. It would have gotten wet. Makoto wakes to the morning announcement. Makoto and Aoi arrive in the dining hall. Makoto meets the others in the gym, and together they head to the headmaster's room. Toko is told to find the pickaxe in the garden where she discovers the body. Alright. The knife was found near the body was the same knife that was used to stab before the explosion. It is also the same knife that Toko had given to Makoto for safekeeping, and the knife the masked assailant was holding when they attacked Makoto. Okay. The tarp was hidden among the other items in the tool shed. One side was wet and filthy with mud and grime. The other side was completely clean and dry. See, and then a chicken was missing. Okay, Byakuya stated there was no corpse in the garden just after nighttime last night, so it can be assumed that the murder must have taken place sometime after that. Byakuya also said that he, Yasuhiro, Toko, and Aoi were in the gym the entire night, and none of them were alone at any point. Okay, the corpse had a mask covering its head and a white jacket covering the body. A knife had been thrust into the abdomen, and there were blood stains around the wound. The body had stopped bleeding, but the blood was still wet. It was noted, however, that there was no blood on the ground around the body, so the murder could have been taking place elsewhere. When I'm really hoping I'm wrong. I'm really hoping I'm wrong. Is that when they attacked Makoto last night, Makoto stabbed them and they died in his feverish dream. And Kyoko came and got rid of the body to protect him. I'm hoping with every fiber of my being that I am wrong. Mukuro Ikusaba, a female, known as the Ultimate Soldier, she became obsessed with the military from a young age. She disappeared while on vacation in Europe and reappeared in Japan 3 years later. Apparently, every member of Fenrir gets a tattoo somewhere on their body to represent their membership in the group. Apparently, the killing game began with 16 participants, all students. It is assumed that Mukuro Ikusaba was the 16th student. Monokuma also revealed that the reason Kyoko wears gloves is to hide something she doesn't want anyone to see. This wood block decoration was found in Kyoko's room. It looks like it's actually the key to one of the lockers in the dojo. A set of titanium arrows was found in the dojo locker. There appears to be 10 in total. Along with the arrows, there was also a wadded up ball of duct tape in the locker. The duct tape had traces of blood on it. It's assumed that it is related to the case, but nobody can imagine how. Kyoko used Monokuma's secret tool, which grants access to any room in the school, to sneak into the second floor of the dorms. This area seems to have no monitors or security cameras. Oh god, I'm ready for this! Oh. Okay.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes
right
will
in the
determine the
background.
results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
Yeah.
No, that's a ghost!
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because
You're an idiot.
she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
Ghost technology.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
One important trait. The gloves.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. If I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to... Oh boy, here we go. Oh, the fake nails, hold on. Give me those fake nails. Give me that fake nails. Why am I getting all these bullets?
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
It would make it very hard to wear gloves if you have fake nails
Okay,
on.
then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely
Fuck.
Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Another body. Okay, no, it's the fake nails. Come on.
Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
I'll slow-mo that because I think I missed
Well,
it.
yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Fuck!
Because that corpse is absolutely
God.
Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
I hate myself. Come on.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
Fuck's sake.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
No. Fuck's sake.
What's wrong?
That took me a hot minute.
No. There's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
For anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Maybe the tattoo?
If Kyoko really is still alive,
Oh,
then
fuck.
who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition.
Oh, I got it.
And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Yeah, there wasn't.
Well, if we can't identify the body...
Wait.
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
Wait, it was there, I'm pretty sure. I'm dumb, people. I'm sorry. Please be patient with me. This is a really harsh trial.
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
No, that's wrong.
Oh my god. Oh, I was scared I was gonna miss it again.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real? If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog? Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No.
That's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
Oh, this thing.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
Damage represents Fenrir is... What am I doing now? Is this... Oh, fuck, I suck at this. Alright. It's a wolf, I'm pretty sure. I need a W. And an F. F. F for fuck. I say that on a live stream. Alright.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf. Which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a clue-last trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
And who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed. Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the
What are
record.
you talking about?
The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Nope! There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then, one of us killed
Oh
Mukuro?
no.
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Oh, it's me and Kyoko. For fuck's sake, shut the fuck up.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
Okay, yes.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
exactly so.
So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't let this stand. Someone have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
It was at 9 o'clock.
I got it!
Come on.
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
No then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m., and I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. until 7:30 a.m. Okay, then it looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. Okay. What have I got now? Okay, I think the sprinklers were gonna play a part in it because we're talking about the time. Time
We've
was the that
established
you
a
were.
time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night
Oh, fuck.
and 9 o'clock in the morning.
What the fuck?
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Fuck.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think.
What?
So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
What? There's something that happens in the garden at the same time every morning. Thinking back, the corpse was almost totally dry. In which case, I should be able to figure out when the body was appeared in the garden.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10.
There.
No, that's wrong.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so it must have happened after 7:30. But the place was still wet, so that's why the tarp was covered in
Actually,
grime.
the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words!
Bitch!
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
My god. It was the fucking... Ah! It's the fucking exploded body analysis. Come on. Oh no, am I doing this shit again? For fuck's sake.
I admit nothing. I hate you. I don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no. I don't know anything.
Fuck.
Hold on.
Fuck, 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 fuck,
I admit
fuck, fuck,
nothing.
fuck, fuck,
Are
fuck,
you
fuck.
trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no. I don't know anything. How can you
This should prove it.
Nope, no, I'm not gonna even let you finish that sentence, girl. I'm not gonna even let you finish. Oh my god, I was panicking because I was like, no, 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 I'm gonna fuck this up.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
I'm so sick of her.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because
Because I poured the fucking bucket of water on it.
while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left
No,
without
no,
an
no,
alibi...
it's not Kyoko, come on! Kyoko's the only one with an alibi, which would mean that Mukuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone that's...
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me, and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time, stop wasting energy. You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss. Shutting up now.
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
No, it can't be Kyoko.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
Is she talking about the tarp? But Kyoko, what are you doing? Dude!
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Why? Why would she? Yeah, what is she doing? That tarp. If it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? Well, why isn't there any blood on it?
Wait. Something's not right.
And what might that be?
Can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to repeat what Kyoko said. Okay, yeah, the body before the explosion, right there, right there. Give me.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body,
Alright, he's gonna say it
of
next.
course it didn't get dirty.
No!
No, that's wrong. I object, bitch. Objection. Oh man, my heart's racing right now, guys. I'm so hyper focused.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Yakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
Well, then the
If
dirt.
they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Huh? The blood was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs
Oh,
from the
fuck,
nurse's
yeah, that's
office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time.
Oh no, please don't tell me it was the chicken.
The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
No, they killed the chicken! No, the chickens.
I got it! Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
Ew.
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it.
What if it's not an actual
The
body
ground
though?
was completely clean.
Because that was a
I
bomb.
have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms
Oh,
weren't
yeah.
in the sleeves.
Yo, what the fuck? Hold on. They weren't. It's backwards too.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body. The coat they've already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe. But still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
Are you trying to pin it on me?
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
And the suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Oh, okay.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway. So what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. you must have noticed earlier.
Yeah,
Then why did you hide that fact?
it's not that I hid it. It's just...
I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious! Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. Okay. I'm gonna assume... Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's this guy's dead body. What bugs me is like... Was it really a
The
murder?
knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
But,
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
What?
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
No, hold on.
No, that's wrong.
I think it's the blunt force trauma to the head, maybe.
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
That means they were
So,
killed by something
when we
else.
discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot? No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone. Oh yeah, the Monokuma file. Give me that bitch. Give me that shit,
Monokuma
please.
file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
You idiot.
And the knife,
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer.
What if this was like a whole big suicide and they were just being a dick?
They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
oh hey, I have a question. It kinda goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic-level spontaneous combustion!
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
Oh yeah, pass it off to me. It's the fragments.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh, then the
Bomb.
explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Blunt force to
I
the
have
head.
no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
You always say facts, but you're jumping back and forth. You need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. You need to concentrate. Alright, I feel like I'm about to absorb some shit. No, I need more information. What? You've been giving me 3 bullets up to this point. Don't bullshit me. I'm definitely absorbing
Then
something.
shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Okay, so
And more than that,
I got it. Hit in the back of the head.
the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Oh, what am I shooting then? Which only leaves. Oh, okay. I think that we're
Then
shooting
shall
the
we continue
fatal,
the debate?
fatal injury part.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
This one.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. That fucking face objection. Ah!
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Good job, genius.
Then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder?
A biz with titanium arrows.
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
We want to
two are
figure out
idiots.
what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder
Why do
weapon?
you always throw it on me? The titanium arrows. I already figured that shit out real quick. This.
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Okay.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
Shut up.
I'm not talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
Don't blame Hina for doubting it because there's one more thing about that weapon. Is that the tape? Is that what we're talking about? The fucking tape? Because that was weird. Oh, yep, it is. Hold on. I called it. Detective Nick's on the case, motherfuckers.
Titanium arrow.
Because it would have been
It
really
was in
thin
the dojo
otherwise.
locker, right?
Because arrows are...
I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Got it! Oh my god! My heart stopped for a second and I was gonna miss! Oh, I'm laughing hysterically because I'm so fucking scared right now. I'm scared I'm
You're
gonna fuck
right.
this up.
Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably uses duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
Not what I had in mind, but you know what? That does make sense.
And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon.
Okay.
As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker,
No.
it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
No, Kyoko, you
Because
didn't.
we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto? What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all. Remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
Kyoko, no! Please! I have evidence! Evidence, yeah, the fucking... Please, Kyoko. Why? Why?
I got it!
Why?
The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit.
No,
You can't explain this
wait.
away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me? Does that mean she knew I was being attacked? And she came to my rescue. Would that be Win? Which would mean that Kyoko, she killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
No, I feel like maybe Makoto killed in his sleep, and she just tried to protect him.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
What? Byakuya should know better than anyone? What does that mean? Wait. Byakuya, did you fucking plant the key in there? I swear on God. I swear if you fucked with this fucking trial again, I will beat your ass.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
Yes, you would.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
This one?
But could I really have done that?
Yeah, could she? Oh yeah, she didn't have the key to her room! Only Byakuya! You motherfucker! You
You
motherfucker!
just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
I'm gonna punch him.
You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the...
No, it's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Why not?
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in.
And neither would Makoto.
Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction what Kyoko just told us, an obvious lie. Wait, what? This just doesn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie. What are you talking about? She really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden with what Kyoko said earlier? Well, if you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. What? What? But I'm so confused now. I don't understand what the lie was. This is the trap the mastermind has laid out for us. But... What? I don't want to get her killed. Shut up, Ace! And hi, Flash! Sorry it's so late, I'm like so dead set focused. The mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko because she's close to escaping. What if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... The mastermind's trap? The victim was Mukuro and Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. The only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do? I have to decide right here and now whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie. Oh, fuck! You know what? I trust you, Kyoko. I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it.
Oh, fuck.
It had to be Makoto.
But you were there with me! What are you talking
I
about?
don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Oh, fuck.
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time,
no.
okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
Voting time?
Oh no. Oh fuck, I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. Did I just make the wrong choice? No. I put my trust in Kyoko. Come on.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Hey, hold on! What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
No way. No! Me? What? How did you all even think I could? And Byakuya... Never mind. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yes, sorry. You're not sorry. It's all your fault. What? You're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey!
It makes perfect sense.
Shing!
It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way.
Thrills!
Except for your heart pounding, positively
thrills!
thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I... Kyoko.
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm scared. What? I'm gonna be homeless? Oh my god. No. This can't be it. Are you kidding me? Did I choose the wrong thing? I just hope I chose the Kyoko. I'm gonna die here! Oh my god, I can't look. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. No! Is he giving a fucking sex education lesson right now? Are you shitting me? No, this can't be it! Wait, what the fuck? Alter ego? You're alive? No way! Oh shit! Holy shit! I survived! Alter ego, you're still alive and you saved me! Oh my god! Holy shit! What's this? What's going on? Hey, what's that? Yeah, it had to be. Alter ego. Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network! Damn it all to hell, I don't believe this!
It would
Seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words,
What I'm saying is you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pitch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now. Got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage pit in a way that's even better special punishment. Shut your bitch ass up. I That's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what is the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay, we're not the ones being trapped this time.
In other words...
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did
What are you
say?
talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. Ooh, Kyoko! I know! Isabel! Alter ego coming in clutch! It doesn't even, like, it's just like a fucking scratch on the surface of what just happened. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to lie down after this episode. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to lie down. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the very center of the entire world. Wait, what the fuck? Holt's Peak Academy. It brings in top students of every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are 2 things you need to attend to the school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be the very best of what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. Oh, ultimate lucky student doesn't even cover what just happened. Standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I've ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Finally! I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again. And then, I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream instead of a hopeless nightmare? No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench of vein in my nostrils is too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast dark cavern, with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. Heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in here till I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remembered all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me, and he used up the last bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was to start looking for a way out of here. Wait, is that the thing from the beginning? That's a rocket and a tank. I better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. This is a desk. It's probably the one that fell down here with me. Yoo! Anything else around here? Is that an airplane? How did something like that wind up in the school's garbage pit? That is hecka weird! Let's go to the door then. It's locked. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't gonna be that easy. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. That was pointless too. Next, I searched for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. But still not enough reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. Whoa, what the fuck was that? What the? The strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. I watched the pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over here? Something fell from up above. What could it have been? Okay. Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched my hand out toward whatever it was that tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
A giant piece of trash? Rude. Kyoko!
It smells awful.
Kyoko?
Indeed.
Looks like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You've got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash and faced me again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you. I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way toward my stomach. Whew, I really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up, then? Of course not. After all, the fact I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. Alright, Kyoko. But Kyoko, why did you come to rescue me?
So...
To pay a debt. Or, no, to atone. Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So, you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that, you didn't abandon me. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason that I had to survive no matter the cost. Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive
in other words,
is so that I can do what I came to the school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason. So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak.
Indeed.
That's right. At least I did once. Once.
I...
Until recently, I had forgotten what it was. I forgot, but that... I have no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible. Amnesia? Then it's really true. You lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived to the school? The first thing? You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted when I woke up. I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too. And when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I could come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However...
And it could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind, which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that, we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. What?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big of a deal of it, it's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? The mastermind, one of us? If she believes that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However...
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but... I see. Your intuition was right though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I understand.
Please forget the dogs.
everything.
I hate.
My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
It's just like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay? Oh, yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey,
Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
correct.
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. You mentioned your ability. My ability, what everyone should have known me for. I'm the ultimate— I knew it! 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 I knew it. The ultimate detective. I called it. She was too good at what she did. There was no way she wasn't not the detective. I knew it. I knew it!
Correct.
And the reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school. You had to find someone who?
So...
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. The headmaster? Why did you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father. Oh, I should have seen that coming. What?
In other words...
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Kyoko's dad is Hope's Peak headmaster? Then that explains when Alter Ego told us he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way.
Huh?
Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense.
However...
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. Then what did you see in there?
So...
The room had been ransacked, the shelves were a mess, the desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything it was had been in there. You mean the mastermind, right?
It's true.
That was my assumption, yes, and to confirm my suspicions, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I'd found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. This is some kind of map?
Indeed.
It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time, and I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
However...
But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. So what was it like, that part of the school, I mean? It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in the school is more horrific than we ever imagined. What do you mean?
So...
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. It sounds like it must be important. And really ominous. Okay, but Kyoko, we are locked in here. Do you have a lockpick or something?
However...
Of course, once I got to the second floor of the dorms, there were no cameras and no monitors. Which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. It had to do with Mukuro Iguasaba, doesn't it?
However...
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi, so then who did kill her?
Anyway...
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Iguasaba was to get me killed. Get you killed?
Indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial. It was? The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of the school regulations?
That's right.
Exactly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion.
In other words,
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules? That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations.
hey,
There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba. What's that? There was a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. Me? I could have become the victim?
indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean... during the night? I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this.
Anyway,
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms, and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell, and I saw a white shadow across the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
correct.
I ran into your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... whoever the mass assailant was, they ended up dead.
correct.
And their murder was disguised, and the judge will keep on up in my room. And that all has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. That's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right, that is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does this all mean?
In other words,
It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered.
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. The other ultimate despair? There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. It's not?
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused an event. You're talking about
That's right.
what happened a year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. A tragedy, whoever's responsible for that. They're the ultimate despair?
It would seem
That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Then they're,
indeed.
make no mistake, they're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy. No one died because bitch. Whew. Oh my god, guys, this was a very intense. What the fuck? That looked like a dildo for a hot second. Oh, that looked like what? I was like, no, no. Okay, people, that concludes chapter 5, and I think there's only one more left to go. So what I'm gonna do is I will probably come back next Wednesday. Keep that in mind, y'all. Next Wednesday, noon Central Time. Maybe if I wake up early enough, between noon and 2 o'clock p.m., I will be doing the last chapter of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Oh, this is a clutch game, but god damn it. I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. My heart can't take this. I'm gonna go lie down for a little bit because this was a lot to take in. And I will maybe come back to animation in a hot minute. So I'll see you guys in the next stream. Take care, guys, and watch out for Monokuma.